and Speed to join the playlist. Right, I'm going to share my stream around so they know that I'm live and that we are good to go. Speeddemon versus Snail. Let me grab my stream. There it is. Grab that and send this to the chat that Snail just messaged first. And there's the stream share to them. Speed, it looks like, is maybe just going in the playlist. Oh no, he just came out of his house. We see Speed on his Batty. I believe this is a very good bike. Speed, just waiting for an invite. There's Snail back. There's that. There's the playlist launching.
How did the 1v1 end? Tunts and Fox?
Fox Track did take it. Tuncer, I think, felt that he did do a little bit better and he didn't make as many mistakes as he did maybe the other night and put in a good performance. Like, he was very close up behind Fox Track and then did take H200 from him as well.
I did see H200 race, nice and safe on the last lap.
Yeah. And quite rightly so, it's what you need to assess the risks. Well, I'll now pop in into my YouTube chat, say hello to everybody as you pop in. Again, this is already my second stream of the day. We have a third to come, and we might potentially even have Jack versus Razza later tonight, but possibly either tomorrow or Friday. The yowl from Jack, Rezkio with hello to you, my man. Alex saying hello too, and good luck to them both. You guys will thoroughly appreciate it. Here we are. Nice blue secondary on Speed's car. Where's my working lighter?
Same track, fuck up.
Speed. Nice. Be carefully over the curbs. Not. A good rest. Snail has got some incredible boost through the loop. Speed getting down to the ground nice and early. Applying power through the corner. Nice, you see the second corner, and it did look there. Snail was just passing through. Off the fence, but it swings it round very quickly. Hey, Fuckstein. I was a little bit surprised as well, Alex. But Speed has his own approach to this. He just follows the line and he just flick up to the right, not as aggressively as some, but it is effective. Now, I know for a fact Speed has taken wins from all of us. There's very few people in the community that Speed hasn't taken a scalp or two from. But Snail is maybe just in some really strong form today. So we're putting in a lot of practice. We will swap to Snail. Spread a bit of that YouTube pressure across them both. But we'll be able to see different styles. You can see that Snail slightly more, or a lot more aggressive across the curves, and it allows the engine revs to get nice and high. That was a nice brake boost there as well from Snail. It's up and over. Really nice. Played it safe. Just deviating off the blue ever so slightly, going straight up the ramp. That's a little bit of a rare line, but he handled it all very well. There was none of that bucking from the car that I experience when I do the straight line. I do have to go out to the right or left and swing the car back in, straightening up after hitting boost. Snail again with nice brake boosting, heading down the final ramp over the jump. I didn't see anything at all wrong with that. Oh, he does brick on the blue, as we've seen that happen numerous times now at this point in the 1v1 tournament previously. But where the blue meets the yellow there is the chance for the gap to be significantly closed. Speed with a big crash off the final jump, and that may result in a bit of a DNF. That's incredibly unlucky. Speed. Car can react a little bit, behave a little bit awkwardly off these jumps. But we all know that going up against somebody like Snail is not an easy proposition. Speed is a man that has beat me multiple times. Hopefully with my consistency improving, we'll be able to start taking a few more scalps from him as I progress up the ranks. Speed's been around a long time. He knows which drivers are very good, and he is here as much for the fun and the spirit as he is for the competitive edge. I believe I am right in saying that him and Matt were in a party with me and Esco when they asked them questions, and that was something they mentioned.
Hello.
Hello, Jack. Now,
Squish it!
right, speed getting a nice boost off the line, but Snail with strong mid-drive boost.
Yeah?
Sticking
Munch on it.
with the lead off pole. Just nice.
Get it in a glass, fill it with water and drink it.
Safe from Speeddemon, making sure he doesn't get caught up on the barriers.
Fine, eat it.
Snail, playing it slightly riskier, is pulling away. Speed into the tube, sticking to the line, pulling across. That's slightly new line, I've not seen that from too many of the drivers, staying nice and low in the tube. And we are, after the jump across, maybe going to swap onto Snail. And it's speed, rank up the pressure. Very nice, over the jump, getting the nose down, pointing it down early. Oh, and the speed, nice and clean across the big jump, enters the tube nice and cleanly. Really nice stuff from Speed, potentially closing up the gap with a very clean jump across. Snail with an aggressive line through the tube, cranking up a lot of revs and getting a lot of boost. Just drifting slightly over the curb with the left wheels, making sure to catch a little bit of extra curb boost, heading into the jump. Snail's just let off the throttle too much. Little dab of brakes, and Speed has gone into the lead. Speed is up and over the jump, and now Snail has got a lot of work out for him. This is where Speeddemon's in his element. Once he's got the lead, he's able to just maintain his consistent lap times and really crank the pressure up. Snail chasing the curbs, and the gap does appear to be shortening. Nice, that was really close to hitting the blue and red wall there from Snail. I believe a lot of you know Snail as JJ, isn't that right, Jack? Jack, you know Snail is JJ, that's right, isn't it? I've not got that wrong.
JJ at the top, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas Speeddemon is JH.
Okay. Okay. Oh, a slide from both, but more speed on the entry has allowed Snail to swing back into the lead as they went through corners past the building.
What about a tarantula?
Sorry for the yawners. Snail makes it very cleanly up onto the transition, up through the transition onto the slanted blue, nice and across, having to let off the throttle to make sure he can swing the car around into the tube at speed, not far behind. Snail aggressively across the curbs, staying nice and straight, but drifting ever so slightly to the left, entering the tube nice and straight, but then just into it to get there. Nice aggressive line.
Someone in your chat put, I'm surprised Speeddemon doesn't do the curb boost.
Yes, that is Alex.
Yeah, he's done that for 2 years. He's one of them straight up racers.
Old school.
Yeah.
trying to add a little bit more of the competitive scene maybe now into his GTA experience. Might look to start adding some of that going forward. I know he does sit in parties with Scarface, Matt and Azzy Boy, all of whom do curb boosting and a bit of brake boosting, and so I'm sure they'll help. Show him the way. Snail, nice, no issue clipping into the tube. We have seen best lap of a 232.719 from Snail. Really nice. We are going to flick back to Snail, to Speeddemon, sorry, again. Spread a little bit of that YouTube pressure and commentary between the two. Speed slightly higher this time up in the tube, catching a bit more boost and is carrying more speed down the hill, catching some curbs as well. Just in his driving style on the fly. And again, drifting across the curb nicely at the right tyres. Getting the car down nice and early. It'll double fit the feathering of the throttle. Nice and clean into the transition there from Speed. Really nice. Going for this cut. Really nice stuff from Speed. Turning the car. Not losing a lot of speed there with slight bricking on the front right of the car. Speed again, just put in a couple of wheels onto the curve, trying to get himself now a habit of doing it. Tiny dab of brakes through the corners, saving any feathering of the throttle. Snail has crossed the line. Was there any improvement from Snail? No, it is the same best lap time there, 0.719. Nice and clean. Is Speed gonna make it? So close. It was 15 metres maybe away from the line. As time runs out. Hello Mobbin and hello Tuncer. Jack versus Razza will be a spicy affair. They're very close friends. I've been in a party with them a lot. Well, I'm in a party with you both most nights.
Ryan wants to hang around with me, and I'm just like, Ryan, just being a bit clingy, mate.
Yeah. I'm not so sure that's the case.
I taught Ryan.
Whoa, and it's all coming out now. Jack not pulling any punches. And we are heading in to the third race of the first playlist. Snail, 2 up. Speed. With a lot of work to do going forward. We are sat on Snail. We are at Alex. Jack is in the process of trying to arrange it.
The only problem is, it will most likely be really late at night.
Yeah, because the two of them are up really late at night, so it is going to be some time. With yours being tonight, they may do it tonight, but it could potentially be like 1 AM. And that's if it does happen tonight. We don't know, but then there is the potential that it happens like from 11 PM onwards over the next couple of days, a couple of nights, because neither of them are early. That's it, Mobbin. You go out and enjoy the sun for a little while.
You think I enjoy the sun?
Mobbin does. Mobbin says he needs to go catch some rays. Snail, nice and clean. Speed has cleanly made it through the tight hairpin. Little bit of a brick and heavy off the barrier from Snail, but maintains a significant amount. Oh, and Jack, you've been telling Michelle that I'm streaming so that she comes in to chat, have you? Foxy little
welcome,
thing.
Michelle.
And hello to you, Michelle. Thank you for popping by.
Made my day, that has.
Because Snail may be feeling that he is able to carry enough speed without taking the big risks. He's already got a 2-0 lead, so he is able to just play it nice and safe, making sure he doesn't lose, and maybe just tie this first playlist up nice and early. Just wrap it up, I mean, not tie it up. Wrap it up nice and early, 3 races in, could be heading Snail's way. We will see this lap round with Snail. We saw 134.014 to Speeddemons 144.054. So Snail has got a 10-second lead plus whatever he may have gained on this lap. Swinging lightly to the right. Now we'll see anything else. We are going to swap over to speed. Spread a little bit of that YouTube line light around both, nice and tidy through the hairpin. Speed again, just sticking within the boundaries of the track. This is the way Speed has always raced. And Speed's headed in. He's pulled out just a touch early though. That is very unlucky Speed, but it's so good to see you going for it. It's so close to getting it. You did catch the checkpoint and you've had a quick respawn.
Marvin, you know Speeddemon doesn't go for curb moves that much, do you? He's like one of them.
But yeah, his Speeddemon's just one of the old school, but clearly showing at this point he is maybe willing to start picking up some of the cuts. He did go for that wall ride, and he was very close to pulling it off. Just pulled out slightly early. Snail has finished, and Speed may have a little bit of difficulty getting round in time. It's going to be close. Speed having to hammer it. Catching a little bit of curve there.
JH.
Oh, clipping off the mountain. And didn't quite manage to flick across the line. That is 3 races. Snail, JJ, 3 losses. Speeddemon, JH. 129.455 from Snail. Very nice lap time. But there has not been some of the levels of respect we've seen between some of the other racers with the DNFing. Like, this is down to race wins. It does allow you to show the courtesy to let your opponent finish. But I'm not saying it is completely disrespectful or anything like that. It's different races have different approaches. Maybe JJ has felt he was on some good lap times and good PBs potentially, so can't hold it too much in our thoughts. We'll sit with Speeddemon. First lap and a half. I'll swing that over to JJ Snail to go from there. Thank you very much for that in chat, Jack. And Speeddemon with a heavy brick. Ooh. Nice on the brakes, sticking, and he looked like he got a bit of a mid-drive boost going over the crest of the hill. Most of us would get that mid-drive boost just after the crest. Speed trying to utilise the early acceleration, get up and over. Again, up and through the jump. Speed is mainly one of our cut-free races. Not slightly different line, pulls to the right rather than left, pulls up the tube wall, looking to about the midpoint. You can see the back end of the car bouncing as it does catch some boost. Dab of the brake through the corner and back on the accelerator nice and early. They could potentially, if they chose to, that they just chose to play it out, and I'm quite happy to commentate on it and stuff still. Mobbing is, and it also allows them the ability to potentially restart it, hopefully. So it will drag me in with them like it did between you and Esco. Oh, you and Esco, who was it I did earlier? It was you and Esco, yes, just transition between the two playlists last night. It's Snail with 219.408 to 233 from Speeddemon. Very nice. Through the jump, carrying a lot of speed. Snail over the curbs. Flicks to the right aggressively into the tube. Nice high line. Up on the side wall. Doing a loop. And he has gone with the riskier exit, but had to slightly pull out of it and a little dab of the brakes as he felt he'd looped slightly early. But nice and clean, and a slightly different line into one of the equivalent of the alternate Viper line from the other side. That was a good, clean adjustment there. Really clean and a nice, friendly tap of the horn. It looked like he'd gone for a brake boost at the crest of that hill, so I will have to potentially look out for that myself. It may help me bring my lap time down a little bit more. As we head down into the... Oh, and Jack and Michelle, things do seem to be getting a little bit heated between the two of you. Oh, is it already getting to that time where you're asking for all the clothes to be taken off, Jack?
No.
It's only been a couple of days, lad. Slow down, boy. Nice little fast flip
Fox.
there from Snail.
You know me by now. Can't take me fucking rocket acceleration. With a stunt racing.
Nice again across the jump from Snail. Speeddemon. Looked like he just made it up over the crest of the hill. Snail in to the tube exit, and he's gone slightly to the right this time. You can see he's gone for a respawn. Oh, Michelle saying that she's free to call you whenever you want, Jack. Oh, and a little bit low from Snail this time. Back of the car, colliding with the track. Falling again into the abyss and having to respawn. Speed having taken the lead, but Snail going for it and getting it again, but Speed does keep the lead for now. Really good to see that Snail was still taking such big risks, having such a big lead. The loop and the aggressive line. You can see it's only on the last bit of the tube there that Speeddemon loses a little bit of the boost line. Oh, and Snail just caught the nose of his car on the mountain, and that has allowed Speeddemon to come back through. Jack saying, "Come on, Speed."
Go on, lad. Just a few more corners.
You got this. Snail quite a way behind. You don't need to take any big risks here.
Ramp skip.
No, he very smartly avoided it, Jack. And he crosses the line. That does take the first playlist 3-1 in Snail's favour, meaning Snail has confirmed himself the first 3 points. And we'll see whether they tap that square button for me. If you can hit square, you should roll on into the next playlist if that is your plan to do them both tonight. Thumbs up from both. Speed dealing with 228.031 to 218. I just missed the point there. Jack, if you can quickly read it out of the stream. Could be with a nice racing, lads, and damn right it is. Snail has taken this playlist again. Was 3-1. Looked like they continued rather than reset, which means we will have to reset up an invite session. Snail, if you are in my lobby or in my chat, would you send me an invite to your session momentarily again? Might be able to join on the invite you sent me previously. Alright, I'm still here with you. It doesn't often do that. I don't know how it's managed to handle it this time, Jack. It didn't kick me out. Or
Really?
I think they're loading straight, or maybe they did reset. They did. They did restart. Snail as host must have hit the restart button. That has taken them in. And the session's launching. We're on to the second leg. This is technically now Speed's home match. Speed will maybe just host both of the matches in his next round. Now, we have, I believe that's a pariah from JJ. Interesting choice. But it does have the higher top end speed. And you can see that Speed is now chasing the curves. JJ has pulled ahead. Speed did manage to keep it a little bit closer this time now with the curb boosting. He's already starting now to implement into his racing style. As Jack mentioned, it has been, Speed's been in the community for what, a year and a half, 2 years, Jack? Maybe a bit longer?
2 years.
2 years, and he's always raced within the track boundary. And you can see just within this 1v1 situation, he's already starting to try and adapt now to try and match up a little bit more with the competitive races. Little bit heavy on the brakes there from Speed, maybe just a little bit nervous. You can see JJ about to hit a tighter right. Hairpin. After the transition up, he may swap to Snail. There he goes. And will allow Speed to relax. Snail clearly makes it up nicely over. Spin that camera around and see Speed just coming up over the crest of the track behind. Snail maybe up to 10 seconds ahead. High top speed of the pariah, sending him flying. And a slightly bassier engine note than the GTO, more guttural growl.
Fucking hell, Freud. Where is he?
Snail heading up towards the big jump up. Now I didn't hear the engine red dip, which means he did just high it relatively safe, just making sure he gets up and over. No worries, Tom, I hope you're feeling alright, my dude.
Put this on.
He's headed off to bed. I don't think he's feeling too great. A bit tired and stuff with the extra work he's doing during the day, maybe.
Wait, he said that in part?
In the live chat.
Oh, I can hear him.
No, I wouldn't have said it if he'd muted everybody but me. Because I can just use it later. It's in the live chat.
I didn't even say you left the party official. Have a good night anyways, man, and
Yeah.
hope you feel better tomorrow.
Yeah, but otherwise we'll see you over the weekend and have a nice weekend GTA together.
Shall I have a big question to ask you tonight?
Snail did cross the line in first. Did he improve upon his time? I believe he had a slightly better lap time with 48, sorry, on a previous. Although I'm not sure. I believe he has improved actually. I think he was in the 50s and he's got 49.440. Big drop. And that does take the first race, second playlist, in favour of Snail. This time there was no worry of DNFing from Speed. Got himself around the track, nice and cleanly. Showing Jack flirting hard in chat. Jack did announce that he has a big question for Michelle later.
Yo.
Jack's yelling in the background.
I'm on Instagram with Luke. He said I might commentate with Fox.
When?
When me and Ryan go up against each
Oh,
other.
okay, that'd be really good, Luke. Brap brap. And we do see Snail in an X80 to Speed in the D8. Snail in an X80. See, Speed again is getting across the curbs a little bit more, and he has taken a different line, so he clips across the curbs this time there as well. And again, just letting two wheels drift across, nice from Speed. Nice and gently into the tube, putting onto the wall there. You can see where the boost line is slightly better, higher on the tube line. Speed will maybe have seen what Snail did. Even if he can't pick it up and adapt to it in this race, he will learn from it and start working it into his racing style. Head over jump. Snail swings hard to the left onto the platform ahead of Speed, gets nice and high up onto the blue, pulls hard to the right and goes across the jump. Speed as well takes it, but it's a little bit short. Unfortunate there, Speed. Again, this is a cut where mistakes can be made. We've just seen how one of them can be done. As we move on to Snail.
That moment when you can't think where your fucking cars are placed. That I can't remember.
And New Boy saying some X80 skill to JJ. Just knowing that he has got that little bit of extra speed and is able to go back to a car that he was maybe more comfortable with in the past. Some really nice smooth cornering from JJ, showing experience in the X80. You know, little slides that I was used to having and experiencing when I used to drive this car a couple of years ago. The fluids, I'm doing really well, thank you. How's yourself? And hello to new boys as well.
But after this stream, I'm going to tell you something.
Yep.
Well, me and Ryan had our one before.
Yep. So now, nice and clean, over the jump, swinging to the inside, back, round, wide, pull to the left, on to the slanted blue, pulling the car right, getting nice height over the jump, no bricking, nice entry into the tube, left wheels hitting the left side. Bit of a heavy entrance into the tube there from JJ, but handled well, and it does look like Jack and Michelle are a little bit besotted with each other. Jack's maybe got a little bit of a flame developing in his life.
You saying there's no flame in my life?
Or just a new one on the rise, Jack.
Just a new one.
Nice fluids. That is what we like to hear. People looking at coming back to racing and looking at getting better.
Fluids is your student?
I believe it is that same Fluids. Just not 100% sure if his YouTube name is the same as the in-game. If that is you, Fluids, an even bigger hello to you, my man. And when you are back out on the track, give me a shout and I'll go over a couple of more lines with you and stuff like that. Maybe go over some of the tracks that you have had a little look at a little bit more than the others. And see if I can give you any more pointers on how you can pick up a little bit more pace on them tracks. Snail, really nice and smooth through the building corner again. Speed quite a long way behind. It looks like he is just about to enter the tube after the jump across. JJ with a risky cut there, but handles it nicely. Haven't seen the cut done quite like that before. Didn't do a barrel roll, he just kept the car nice and flat. Across the jump, nice and clean again from JJ. And we are going to pop across to speed. Very nicely, wide on the right, pulling back to the left. Going again to the cut, nice little clip of the right back wheel on the track, but he made it over exceptionally clean that time. Didn't let the previous mistake put him off from going for it again.
Yeah, it is Fluids. It is Fluids, your student.
Lovely, man. I will look forward to seeing you again soon. And hello, Silver. And Fluids, thank you very much for tuning in. This is how I pick up all my little bits and pieces I'm doing is spectating these very fast guys, seeing the lines they do, and then trying to pull it into my own racing style. It's close again, but Speed, with a bit more time, has got across the line. There's no DNFs. So far from Speed. Really well done. Purple.
Okay, thank you.
We saw a 235.922 from JJ in the X80, 241.623 from Speed.
Oh. I'm a heavy man. Oh, shit.
And again, big thank you to everybody who has been subscribing to the channel, is giving me a massively high like to dislike ratio. It does normally sit around the 98 to 100% mark. So I'm very happy with that. Obviously, it's not expect to quite get such a positive response we have been getting. As I did mention earlier, just in case there's a few new people in the chat, I am working on quite, I believe it to be for the GTA scene anyway, a pretty unique idea if I can pull it together, but that would be potentially have some form of live gig within GTA from a guy who does a lot of online music and live streaming with music. And he'd join us in a 30-player session, obviously, and then give us a gig. So, smartly avoiding the wall ride on the first lap. Again, just letting things play out the way they do. Speed, nice and safe into the tubes. The Snail does pull away slightly as it's automatically swapped away
Jake,
from...
your boy.
Hey Jake! Hey, hey, hey! I don't know. Snail, nice across the curbs. Not.
Fox.
He's in a Neo. I've not got this car myself. Yes, Jack.
Would you like to commentate Lion and Razzers? We don't know when it is, but you know, just say yes.
Yeah, obviously. I'm not quite late with you guys, so it can be done whenever.
Yeah. You know when you left the party last night, me, Luke and Ryan were still on that Battlefront game. Back and forth.
Nice and clean over the jumps there from Snail in the Neo. Speed just going over the jumps now, not too far behind. Snail avoiding the wall ride again, just protecting his lead, but he is going for a couple of curb boosts here and there, trying to extend slightly. As we swap over to Speed. Nice and aggressive over the curbs this time from Speeddemon on the entry into the tube, allowing him to carry higher revs. Nice boost line there from Speed, little feathering of the throttle to make sure doesn't get hung up on the jump at all. Good dab of the brakes there, catching back end from toppling, maybe head over heels. That is nice and clean through the transition, and you can see Speed again starting. Oh, and he completely clears the tube. Speeddemon with a nice amount of speed there, completely flying through the tube. He just caught back end of the car on the tyre wall. Around corner we've seen the 135.665 from Snail in the Neo to the 141.749 speed. Snail there, you can see him heading round the corner. Speed really wanting to go into the wall ride there. Just got hung up on the curb and unlucky Speed. That is unfortunate. Again, this is mistakes, little errors that I've made many times. We will take this little opportunity. See the Speeddemon who come through the tube again. Just making sure he doesn't get hung up on the ramp. This time clearing the lip at the top of the little incline there. Pulling to the left around the corner. Onto the slanted blue. Making it nicely without any bricking incident. Oh, Speed just catching the back wheels. It looked like he was going to make it through, but he's caught the car nicely. It did get a little bit squiggly and squirmy for a minute there. But
Fox, are you doing the Alamo?
I'm not.
You're not. I don't know if I'll do it.
I've got myself a little bit busy. I am doing the NASCAR event with Bish, so Saturday mornings at 2 AM. So, I'm not leaving Bish completely hanging. I've just had to completely readjust the time frame for Bish's events, unfortunately. I can attend because I'm a bit busy with commentary and stunt racing in the evenings. But like I say, I am still going to be attending and streaming the NASCAR events through Bish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snail is going with some of the OG cars. And they're doing him well, as you can see. Snail has now confirmed playlist victory on the second playlist as well. We'll see, as we did see in the other 1v1, we did see everybody completing out their matches, so we may see the same here, but we'll let the lads decide that. Snail has launched. And Speed is still here. You can see the cinematic cameras. That's a bit of a rubbish one, the one that drifts over the bridge, so you can't see either of the cars on the starting grid. That's a wonderful camera there from Rockstar. Snail is in the Wagner, the Emirates. Big brick though from Speed has allowed Snail into the lead. Speeddemon, nice, across the jump. A little bit of a bucking from the left side with the Emirates. That's why a lot of people do dislike the Emirates. It's a little bit wild when you land it on the left or the right side, and it doesn't behave very nicely. Now, Snail did go for the tube exit each time. Has gone for it, but it has gone heavy to the right and has hit an instant respawn. Jake Chaboy did guess before the race started as well, and was correct that he was going to go Wagner. Nice call there. Very nice call, Jake. We will swap back to Snail for completion of this lap. See how he's doing on his catch-up. He has made it through the exit this time, I believe, cleanly. Speed did take this race from Snail in the previous 1v1. Snail, it looked like, had to respawn again and is still in the tube. Speeddemon with a mighty strong lead now. He's already heading through the loop. And JJ is going to have his work cut out. He has now laid it on and is going through the right corner. We'll take this point in a second, just make sure he's entered the tube and stuff. I think he's in. We are going to swap across the Snail and see just what the young lad can do. Barreling out of the tube, high speed, just slightly feathering the throttle, getting himself nicely round the corner. We saw 2:30.740 from Speed. We'll see just how far Snail was behind. Heading across the left, chasing the curbs aggressively, letting the car just straighten out and then back across the left onto the curbs on the downward slope of the hill. Oh, and he goes for the skip, just gets caught up, but really close to getting it at the front end, just clipping into the track, making the car buck up, but that would have been, like I say, I believe it would have been the first time I would have caught it in a commentary stream. Almost certain it would have been. And it was the first time he caught it. He didn't go in the drink, he didn't biff it so hard it didn't count. He stayed on the track. Say the car just bucking up slightly. Sorry if I flick through the cameras, just making sure we are on the right camera setting. Basically the camera I use for driving, and it seems to give us a nicer view. Panned out a bit from the car. Really nice line through the tube. Going with the loop. He's going to go for it again. He's not done it on a single lap yet. And that is exceptionally clean from JJ. Exceptionally well done. And that is going to help close up some of that distance, as he was 1 minute and 3 seconds behind. But we'll see how much he's managed to close that down. Oh, just hung up on the tube. He's just reversing through it a little bit. Again, that was an exceptionally tidy rat-on tube exit. Shot himself a long way down, shortened the height out significantly. Even with the slight, oh we saw it, 2:27.770 from Speeddemon. We'll see what has happened to lap time here. Fox track with a slight laughy emoji in the chat. We saw a 2:26, so he's stolen the best lap from under Speed's feet so far. Speed gonna have to drive for his life to try and steal the best lap back. JJ heads over the crest. We're going to stick with JJ through the Raton Tube exit. Then we'll switch over to Speed if he's not crossed the line yet and let him have a little moment in the sun. JJ is going for it, get rid of the hood completely. Had to adjust slightly and he overcorrected to the left. JJ has gone off. It looked like he had to do a double respawn there. It didn't look like the first respawn, like I got black screened as though he was going to respawn and then he was still flying through the air. And maybe let go of, oh that's it. JJ just bricked a little bit in the tube and now got the car spinning as though he was in a washing machine drum. But again, a nice clean tube exit. There isn't quite enough time for JJ to get now to the finish line. But he has taken both playlists, 3-1 each. So he has got himself 6 points. But Speed did take Raton off him in both playlists. Exceptional stuff from both drivers, both showing off their strengths nicely. Speed showing that he is going to start working on the curbs. Maybe picking up a few more cuts here and there with seeing him go for the cut on spinner. And then again, going for the wall ride on both final laps in H200, H2O. Snail has taken the victory in both playlists, Rezkio, taking 6 points forward into the channel. Sorry, Ollie, mate. We don't really do self-promotion of people. I've got no idea who you are. You are going to get hidden from my channel, boy. Bye. I've got no idea who you are. Any of you guys that are moderators and I've raced with, you're more than welcome to share your YouTube channels. Like, no issue with that. No idea who that kid is. So, sorry, like, any of you guys with the spanners that I've met in racing, more than welcome to share your YouTube channels and you will not be deleted by Starstrider-Fox. Andy Cash, we have seen Snail take both playlists, so he has taken 6 points. And that is the end of this 1v1. Snail pulling up to Speeddemon. Maybe they're just going to exchange a little message between each other, offer GGs.
Actually, yeah, Andy Cash, you have to wait till everyone's finished their first 1v1. Don't go rushing into things like
yeah.
Fresco to say.
From Sunday, if any of the matches are incomplete while we're still live, then whoever has been available and has been able to send the messages and stuff trying to arrange the matches will be offered the points. So from Sunday, the new 4 tracks will be put in place and you will be able to go again from there and work out the matches through the week. But that will be from Sunday night, Monday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Ryan, get your ass online!
Like it might be from when the matches are finished. If the matches are finished before that, we will be able to move forward before then.
Do you know who's left, Fox?
We have Luke versus Heredia, but that's planned in for in 20 minutes time. I'll be live for that. We have Ty versus Leo. We've got Tex versus Obi-Wan, and we have Jack versus Razza. And we also have Shiftless versus Muggin You. So 4 matches. Or Mugin You. I think it's Muggin You.
McGoy.
He's mugging you. You know, it's when he takes a win, he's mugging you.
Mugging you? He's not mugging me.
He could be if he takes any race wins from you, Jack. But I am going to end this stream here so I can run away, go set up another invite session for in 20 minutes time for Luke v Heredia, Alex. So, again, it's just going to be a short break. I'm going to stream rather abruptly, but I will be back in 20 minutes time. So I'll see you all then. Goodbye!